With us now are the Joneses. And yes, we will be kicking it up with them. I welcome you all. Hello, hello, hello.
How you doing?
How's it going?
Yeah, good. So, Mama Bear, introduce your family to me.
Okay, so over here is Papa Bear. This is Jeremiah.
Hello.
I'm Verdell Jones, and this is our son Marcus and our daughter Maya.
Excellent. So obviously, growing up with your name, people are always saying something like keeping up with the Joneses, right? So it's not about just keeping it up with you guys, but it's about kicking it with you. Makes it a whole lot better, right?
Absolutely.
So what is the premise of your show? Because you've been doing it a few years now.
Yeah, we've been doing it for about 3 years. We really started gearing up the last 2 years, and Maya, I think she gives the best description of what we do.
Okay, Maya, it's all on you.
So, I mean, it basically started because my mother, she did a show, Conversations with Verdell Jones, and she was doing that talk show since, when did you start that? Like,
Oh boy, it's been about 6 or 7 years now.
Yeah, the show. And then a couple times my father would come on the show, and anytime that he would come on the show with my mother, they would get a great response. I mean, my mom would loosen up a little bit. They would have a lot of fun. They would joke and all that.
Yeah, I loosened her up.
I kind of think so, because I've known you for a long time, and I kind of think that in the beginning you were like very polished, very corporate,
Yes,
right? And now you're not. You're still polished, but you're just not corporate, right?
Right. So then my father was on a couple shows, and then at one point, me and my brother joined her on a show, and then at some point, we started to all go on her show together. We would do a segment within her show of Conversations with Verdell Jones, and we started doing that, and eventually we got to the point where we met Rudy Breedy, who kind of saw us and saw that the premise for the show and saw that we could do something with it. So we kind of started with him, and we started doing our own show, Let's Kick It with the Joneses, and here we are.
Are you having fun?
No, it's great.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, I think that's what's the most important thing.
Absolutely.
It's just about living life, being authentic, and just enjoying the journey. I'm going to have Verdell pass the mic over to you, Jeremiah. So tell us about your experience, with that.
With this, well,
Oh, you have to pass the mic, though.
Literally pass the mic.
Literally?
Oh, I gotta give it up. Okay.
It's okay. Yeah.
Wait, you got a mic? Oh, wait, you got a mic. You would think that I've been doing my own talk show for 15 years. I kind of know what's going on. Hey, you know what?
It was symbolic. It worked.
It was symbolic. I thought it was all. No, well, just like Maya said, Verdell was doing the show, and I was kind of reluctant at first to come on, Verdell wanted me to come on, and like she said, the response was great every time I came on. So we started doing our thing, brought the kids on, and it transformed into this. Everything is in house. The kids, do all the editing, we do all the shooting and everything, because we're putting those degrees to work. Maya has a degree in journalism, Marcus has a degree in film. So everything is in house, and we have a team, a small team that works with us that helps us out immensely. And we're just trying to build. We're having fun doing it, and filming, and you can catch us on YouTube and all these other different places, and we're having a good time. Basically, just talking about family stuff, because we had these conversations in our home all the time about intergenerational things. And we felt that other people would get a kick out of hearing us, because our conversations got pretty lively.
Well, I can just imagine, growing up the children of someone that's, gifted in counseling, right? So your day job, right? What was that like growing up in your house? Like always being kind of taught right from wrong, and trying to be the best you.
I think what was great about that, and my mom, she's talked about this a lot of times in terms of getting us involved in different things. So that was like a catalyst to us, especially doing this show. Like my father was saying, I do a lot of the editing, the camera work, all that kind of stuff. My produces, she writes. And a lot of the stuff that we got into was because our mom and our father put us into a lot of those positions when we were kids. And that just grew on.
Empowered you, really.
Yeah, and empowered us.
Just empowered you.
Exactly.
Believed in you, told you that you could do anything, and then you grow up and you're able to do anything.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
basically.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We're proud of them.
You are? And I'm sure they're proud of you.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah.
Definitely.
We like them.
Absolutely.
And that's the whole
You
thing,
like them?
too.
You like them?
And that's the thing, we actually like hanging out. We love hanging out with each other. And some kids are like, mom and dad, they leave them by the wayside. But they're really, they're engaged, and we put a heavy emphasis on family.
Yes.
And also relatability. That's one of the things that we try to focus on, because people want to see people like them, and we kind of represent that for people.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, we try to be really, relatable in our conversations and our topics. We talk about things ranging from music to TV shows to relationships and all that kind of stuff.
Everything, comics to, I mean, you name it.
Yeah.
Everything, fears, nightmares, dreams,
All of
kinds
it.
things, social media, all of it.
How often do you tape?
We tape about 2 times a month, and we try to get as many episodes out as we can. So, like
Right.
2 episodes in a shooting or something like that.
And I think the setup is the hardest part of it because we shoot in
You
our
gotta
home.
clean your house.
That's right. We shoot in our home. So
I always would have parties because I knew like I had people coming over, I was going to clean my house. So I guess it's the same. We got to do a show. It's time to
That's
like,
right.
all right,
Time to clean up.
take the bills off the dining room table, right? Shove that underneath the couch, right?
Set up, break
Yeah.
down.
yeah, it's a lot, but it's fun. We do it all together, so it makes it a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Everybody contributes.
That's exciting, so exciting. And brands and people are standing behind you now too. And how fun is that? Because they want to get involved.
Right.
When a brand says you're doing something, the storytelling that you're providing audiences is valuable to them, right? And they want to get behind you. So that's cool. Plus you've got great gear. I'm like, you got sweatshirts,
Little swag.
Yeah, you got
we're,
the swag
we're trying
going
to
on.
up our swag game.
Get that promotion up and whatnot.
That's right.
Trying it.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's the point where.
Oh yeah. I know that's funny too, like the titles and things like that, right? So do you all share the same type of titles and things, producer titles?
No.
Well, you're a producer, you're a producer, you're a producer.
No.
Oh, no, look.
I'm just a co-host. These two do most of the work.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't mean that you guys
You're
don't
just talent.
produce.
It is.
Yeah.
You're talent.
That's what they used to call me.
Right.
Talent.
It's
Talent.
He's
Yeah.
talented.
No, we all produce because we all contribute to the
Yes.
show.
Exactly.
And
I mean,
the bulk of the
technically,
show.
they own the house, so they're kind
Yeah,
of
we pay the bills.
Executive.
Executive producers.
Well, I did tell you, if you ever get kicked out of the studio where you're at, you can go.
All right.
I was kind of saying that jokingly, but if you ever want to do, like when the Brady Bunch went to Kings Island, So if you guys want to come over, I went way back there.
We watched the Brady Bunch.
So my home is your home. So anytime
All right,
you want to
we
come over,
appreciate
and I
that.
thank you for joining me
Thank
here
you.
today.
Thank you for
Thank you
having
so
us.
much for
Yes.
having
We
us.
appreciate
Yeah.
it.
You've been very helpful to me over the years, and
Thanks.
it's been a pleasure to know all of you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Happiness
thank
to
you.
you. So let's kick it with the Joneses.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys got a theme song? You need
We
one.
actually do.
You do? All right.
Yeah, sort of, kinda. Yeah.
We
You
do.
gotta tune in to listen to it.
All
Yup.
right.
Oh, I like that.
You're
See what she
pushing,
did
you're
there?
pushing it.
See,
The future's so bright. All right, hold on. There you go. You just got to tune in to
That's
listen
right.
to their theme song. I'm Donna Drake, and I have been kicking it with the Joneses.